page is a flexible and expressive step sequencer that makes it easy to craft dynamic, natural rhythms. Now let's hear how it sounds in action. Let's take a look at the rhythm page interface. At the center is the main sequencer, the core of rhythmic creation. Above it, the header tools, essential functions for editing and workflow. The rhythm preset browser, quick access to ready-made rhythm patterns. Here, the MIDI export and playback controls. Further down, the step sequencer controls, settings for step length, tempo, and humanization. The parameter tabs, automate pan, filter, pitch, and layers, just like on the main page. Next, the advanced modules, velocity curve, MIDI expressivity, and sequence chants. And an additional envelope section, useful for shaping details without leaving the page. Let's build a simple rhythm pattern. Initialize the page by pressing the Reset All button. Use keyboard shortcuts to quickly add steps and edit dynamics. The step shift arrows allow you to shift steps to the right or left, changing the position of the steps in the sequence. The expressivity slider adjusts the sensitivity of each step. Expressivity mode toggle switches between two playback styles. In passive mode, dynamics follow the slider directly. Active mode adds notes into empty steps, creating a complete grid rhythm. Sequence Transport panel allows you to choose a specific playback area of the sequence with left and right locators. To make your rhythm feel more alive, try using the Randomize velocity slider. It adds nice, natural variation to each step. On the bottom of page, you'll find the additional controls for the step sequencer. Steps increases the length of your pattern. Frequency sets the trigger rate, either synced to your DAW tempo or in free Hertz mode for custom timing. Tempo adjusts overall playback speed. And Humanizer introduces small timing shifts, making the rhythm feel more organic. Let's take a look at the Expressivity menu, one of the key tools for adding expression and movement to your rhythms. At its core, the Expressivity menu automates the Expressivity slider. It follows the same principle as automation in your DAW. At the center of this system is the sensitivity slider, which controls how strongly each parameter lane reacts. Let's see how it works in practice. When the host button is enabled, the sequencer will restart every time you trigger a new MIDI note. This is useful for DAW BPM synchronization, or for simply defining where the sequence should begin during editing. Zoom focuses the view on the selected range in the transport panel for more comfortable editing. Smooth adds gentle glide between steps. Crop lets you trim your sequence down to the part you want to use. Copy and paste buttons let you copy all step data from the rhythm page and paste it into another part of the sequence. Grid Expand lets you stretch your pattern to a longer grid, for example, turning a 16-step loop into 32. Use shortcuts for extended grid options. Flip Horizontal reverses the pattern from left to right. And Flip Vertical inverts the values, for example, low velocities become high and vice versa. The sequencer mode transforms held notes or chords into evolving rhythmic patterns. You can choose from several playback modes. key sequence lets you assign a specific articulation to each step in the sequencer. To use it, click under any step and press a key on your MIDI keyboard. That step will now play the articulation you chose. This gives you full control over the melodic contour within a rhythm pattern. You also get 3 randomize options. Stretch mode allows transposing selected keys directly in the rhythm page, offering 2 modes. In mode 1, stretching works globally, proportionally retuning all functions and allowing up to 2 octaves of pitch shift. In mode 2, first step selects the articulation, and the sequence key boxes become pitch steps. Let's see it in context. When a block contains a large number of steps or detailed input, the zoom button transforms into a focus tool. Clicking it opens a close-up view of the selected block for precise key editing. Let's go over a few essential playback options. MIDI export. Drag the rhythm straight into your DAW or directly into the second engine. By clicking this function, you can export only the steps selected by the range pass filter. Retrigger allows you to clean up your sequence by cutting off the tails of samples. Play once. Stops the step sequencer after a full cycle, preventing it from looping further. Perfect for short micro sequences. MIDI Expressivity makes the sequence respond to your touch intensity. The parameter tabs enhance your rhythm by adding automation to key sound shaping controls. By default, you begin in the Velocity tab, which defines the strength and dynamics of every hit. Pan automates stereo placement across steps, creating motion and width. Filter shapes the tone step by step. Pitch fine-tunes notes per step. Switch sense to semitones for melodic shifts. Layers doubles or triples steps for extra weight and power. For even faster workflow, use the quick tools below. Randomize, copy and paste, and reset button. Range pass filter defines which rhythm steps respond to your edits. By setting the upper and lower limits, you create a range that can be edited independently from the rest of the sequence. Also, use invert to target steps outside the selected range. Let's see how different functions work with range pass filter. In key sequence, randomize or remap articulations only within the defined zone. In parameter tabs, use the selected range to automate faster. For example, adding pan automation to non-accented hits, or layering accents with doubling. You can also press reset to instantly clear only the selected steps, leaving the rest untouched. During MIDI export, output only the isolated section. Perfect for arranging one rhythm into multiple instruments with unique accents. Use range pass filter to speed up your workflow and gain precise control across the engine. The Rhythm Preset Browser gives you quick access to a wide range of rhythm patterns. Use drop-down menu to pick a category and subcategory. From the preset list, click the star icon to add a preset to favorites. Presets can be filtered by groove type, triplet, straight, or both. To generate new ideas, use Pick Random. It instantly loads a rhythm preset from the entire library. Construct Random is an advanced algorithm that combines 4 rhythm presets, divides them into equal sections, and generates a completely new rhythmic pattern. The velocity curve controls how the engine interprets the velocity of each step in your sequence. Inside, you'll see a graph where you can manually shape how velocity values are interpreted. To guide the behavior of the curve, there are 4 response modes you can choose from. Linear, a steady proportional response. S-shaped, smoother, more expressive transitions. Brick wall, sharp switches between low and high velocities. Scale light, non-linear response for dynamic control. When you're done, apply the changes. The sequence chance helps you break away from robotic patterns by introducing subtle rhythmic variation. Velocity sets the range of steps in the sequencer that will be affected. Skip steps controls how the engine mutes notes based on velocity dynamics. Go steps lowers the velocity of any step to the lowest level. Chance defines the probability, the local random factor that decides whether the effect is applied or not. Now let's try it in practice. Invert, flip skip steps to trigger inactive steps.